Hello, my name is Chinwan Linton, URK19 CS1056, and today I'll be making a video on the first assignment for Operating Systems Lab. Uh, the first video that I uploaded to YouTube wasn't uploaded properly, and so I'm uploading this again. Uh, so I'll be reading out the questions and the commands that we are supposed to use. So first question is list the contents of the user's home directory, including the hidden files on code.current.edu. For this, what we use, the command that we use is ls, and then we add the suffix -a. ls open shows us all the files inside the home directory that we're in, not the home directory, but the directory that we're currently in, and -a just shows us all the hidden files inside that directory. And then the second question is list the content of /var directory. So this is pretty simple. For this, all we do is we need to use the command ls and then space /var as the suffix. This opens us up the /var directory. For third question is create two directories, name directory 1 and directory 2. For this, what we use is the command mkdir, which is make directory. What this does is it creates a directory based on the name that you put as the suffix. For example, here we use mkdir space dir1. For the fourth question, create a hidden directory with your name. Uh, for this, we use the same command again, mkdir chin. And then fifth question, change into directory 1. For this, we use the command cd. So what cd does is cd allows us to change directories depending on if the directory that we're changing into is in the directory that we're currently in or not. So cd is able to open any directory that is currently inside the directory that we're in currently. So in this case, we're inside URK19CS1056, the home directory on code.current.edu, and C directory 1 opens the directory that we made recently using mkdir. uh, Copy the file /etc /password file to current directory with sample.txt as the file name. So here what we use is the command cat. Cat allows us to copy or concatenate the file, whatever file we want, to somewhere else. uh, Sorry, that was wrong. Cat allows us to create a file, a text file or anything like that, uh, using the command with a greater than symbol suffix to it, after which we write the name of the text file that we want. uh, Using cat, when we create the text file, it opens up it allows us to edit the text file at the same time, the new text file that we've opened. After that, all we do is use the command cp. Cp opens up, sorry, not cp, cp does not open up, cp copies the file that we the file that we specify as the suffix. And after that, after adding the suffix, if we want, we can also give the destination of the file after that, where and in this case we've given sample.txt as the destination. After this, you can use the cat command again, this time not omitting the greater than sign, so that instead of creating a new sample.txt file, what cat does is it opens up the sample.txt file. Okay, seventh question. Use pwd command to check if you're in the home directory. So as we all know, in the previous commands we use cd in directory 1 to get into directory 1. So it's telling us to check if we're in the home directory. So all I've done is we've used cd space dot dot. What this does is it sends us back to the directory which we were in, which it's the home directory of whatever directory we were in, and then we use pwd to check which directory we're inside. So we've used PUWD here, and it shows us that we're inside York 19 CS1056, which is the directory assigned to me by code.current.edu. Create a text file test1 txt using vim editor with the following contents to it. So we have the contents over here. Uh, so we use vim. So here I've used vim to the vim command to create the file test1, and here I've here after creating this, so we have to answer these following questions. Display the student names who are having research interest as grid computing. So here we use grep to grab whatever we need. For example, here we're using grep dash w grid computing from test1.txt. So what happens here is we're searching for the specific keyword group computing from test1.txt, and we're extracting whatever is related to it. For example, here Melvin, and then the register number, and then their research interest. So the second question is list all the student names and register numbers in this class. So for this, what we do is we use awk, and then uh, in single quotes, squiggly brackets, print $1, uh, and then bracket close, and then single quote mark close the test1.txt. What this does is this extracts the first column from the text file that is inside the text file, and then we use the same process for the registration number column, which is the second column. So instead of dollar sign 1, we use dollar sign 2. uh, Third question inside this question is list the count of students who have interest in image processing and store the result in another file. So here what we do is we use grep again to grab all the results from test1.txt, and then we store them into another file using cat. uh, Display the first two rows and last two and store them into another file. So here uh, what we're doing is to show the first two and last two rows and store them to another file, we are using cat to check out the first two rows using head tree, and last two rows using tail tree. uh, Display the contents of the file without any blank lines. So here we use grep uh, space dot space test1.txt. The dot specifies that we don't want any black lines in our output. Move this file .sample.txt from directory 1 to directory 2. So for this we just use the command mv, uh, and then after using mv we give the name of the file that needs to be moved, and then after that we give the destination of the file. Change directory into directory 2. So for this again we use cd, which is change directory, and go into directory 2. Check whether the file is sample.txt. For this we use ls, and it shows us that inside directory 2 there's only one text file, which is sample.txt. Rename the file sample.txt to new.txt and check whether sample.txt is there. So for this all we need to do is we need to use the move command again. When we use the move command in this context, in the position of the destination, instead of the new directory like before, we write the name of the new file that we want to put inside. If the file is not already there, what it does is it moves the uh, it creates a new txt file called new, and what it will do is it will copy the content of sample.txt into new.txt, and it will delete sample.txt. Display the calendar of December 2020. So for this it's pretty simple. All we need to do is we need to use the command cal, short for calendar, and after that we need to write the month and the year. and it will show us the calendar of that month and year. Remove the directory 1. So for this, all we do is use the command rm space dash rf directory 1. This removes the entire directory from our and all of its contents from our the home directory that we're currently in. Display last three lines of file.txt. For this, we use tail uh, space dash 4 test1.txt. Display all the commands you have executed so far, and it's the save file. So for this, what we do is we use history. Uh, we use the command history to show all the commands that we've executed so far in the history of our Unix or Linux terminal. And then for to put them inside a text file, all we do is use the greater than symbol. How many files are present under your home directory? For this, we use the command ls, uh, and then we space wc space dash 1. What this does is it shows us how many files are present inside the current directory that we're inside. Performing sorting of three files and sort the sorted file in the fourth file. So here what I've done is I've used cat to create three text files and write inside them. And then what we're doing here is we're gonna create a fourth text file without editing it using touch. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use sort to sort all the text files, and then we're going to use a greater than symbol after them to put them inside the sort4.txt, and we're going and then we use cat sort4.txt to open the file and check the contents. Change the permission of such as and don't change any type of access. For this, what we use is we use chmod back comma space dash r sort4.txt. This allows us to change the user access mode of the whatever file that we have specified, so that only admins can open that file. So these are all the commands that we use in the assignment number 1 of operating system lab, basic Linux and Unix commands. Thank you for watching.